Hello and welcome to day number 98. It's a weigh-in day. Let's get it out of the way with, because it's a little bit late. It's not actually that late, but I feel pretty tired. All honesty, probably something to do with going out to about 7 different places over the last few days. There's been a lot of walking, there's been a lot of filming, there's been a lot of editing as well. It's just been a little bit taxing. Like today as well was ridiculously warm. We were in the 30s again. Apparently sometime next week it's gonna get up into, or later on this week I should say, it's gonna get back up into the 40s again. Britain apparently is about to hit something like 42 or 45 in certain places. So that's fun, isn't it? That's all good. Yay! Great times. So, day number 98, which is day number 2 of the Mary's Mini collaboration with Crocs in the Kitchen. All honesty, fine. Like it's potatoes, but it's got stuff with it. So it's nowhere near as bad as the later stages of the potato week that I did, and I'm guessing they're having a little bit of an easier time with it as well, because it won't be like the 2 weeks that they had. So yeah, it's going okay. I believe we've been joined by David as well on Facebook. The Facebook page is something like making the most of the second half. He's joining in. I think he started today as opposed to yesterday, I want to say. But yeah, like he seems like he's done okay with day 1 as well. So nice one, dude. Thanks very much for calling me out on not putting up vlogs though. Like, come on. Like I know that I say that it's to like keep me honest, but you don't have to actually do it, you know? Whoa. Oh man. So, let's get on with it. Let's get on with the normal foodie thing and like the weigh-in and everything like that. So, today, this is what I had for lunch, and this is what I had for dinner. And if I have a snack, well, I'm following the Mary's Mini, so it will be one of my lovely potatoes that are on the kitchen countertop in front of me, next to the camera, just here actually, just down there. I don't know what it is. How hot is that? No, that's touchable. Okay, so check this out. This is potatoes in Germany. Okay, this is just a bag of potatoes. It's not like any particular type or anything like that. It's literally like you can see, like we've got like baby potatoes, little shots of vodka, all the way through to actual proper potatoes. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna have to figure out a way of like standardizing my potatoes, because at the minute it's kind of hard for me to tell exactly how many I'm eating in any one point. I mean, that mashed potato for dinner, that was a bit of an experiment. I will be completely honest with you. Now, I did do quite a lot of Googling beforehand, and everything that I can find is that it's a resounding maybe allowable. So, basically, I had this idea a couple of days ago that I wanted to do mashed potatoes with gravy, because it's a thing that I used to eat quite a lot when I was like younger, when I was much younger, like, like 10, 11, that sort of thing, because it was just something that my mum used to make. I mince and dumplings. I can't have mince and I can't have dumplings, but I can have mashed potatoes and gravy. Usually there'll be something else with it, but it would be like peas and mashed potato and Bisto gravy. Oh, I would kill for Bisto. I don't think I'm allowed Bisto on the Mary's Mini, or indeed at all, just following the McDougall solution, the McDougall diet. So, oh well, never mind. Yeah, I experimented a little bit. I made the mashed potato not using milk or butter or cream or anything like that. I used the water from the Instant Pot from where I boiled the potatoes. And I gotta admit, like, I was actually surprised by how well that worked with, you know, making like a creamy mash. I'm a little bit weird in that when I make a mashed potato, I leave the skins on the potatoes. Just because it gives you like a little bit of extra texture, and you know, there's still like quite a lot of fiber in the skins and stuff like that. And you have cooked them, so, you know, where's the harm? I did put peas in as well, just to give a little bit different texture, because like mashed potato can be a little bit funny. I didn't want to set myself off thinking, oh God, it feels like potato that's been chewed a lot. But anyway, the experimenty part, the main experimenty part, came with the gravy. So I was gonna do a mushroom and onion gravy. Of course, I figure mushrooms are allowed, onions are allowed. If I make some sort of thickened gravy using potato starch, that should be okay. Right, and as I say, I did a lot of Googling. I tried all sorts of places. I tried the Mary's Mini Facebook group. I tried the webinar. I tried all of the Q&As and PDFs and everything that I could find on Dr. McDougall's website about Mary's Mini, and I just couldn't find anything at all. The result was a resounding maybe, because apparently, if you're eating a rice diet, you can have a little bit of rice flour as like a thickening agent or something. You can't have like anything made with the rice flour. It just, you know, is used for certain parts of recipes and stuff. The corn one, you can have like corn tortillas or polenta, which is essentially just corn flour. So, yeah, a resounding maybe for potato flour / potato starch. So, So I basically gave that a go. I tried thickening up my gravy with it. Unfortunately, all the mushrooms were gone. Saguta ate those the other day. So, so I had to make do with just onion. Yeah, not a fan, in all honesty. Like, it came out very, very plain. It wasn't like an oniony flavor or anything. I think that was probably to do with me not spicing it right. But also, putting the potato flour in, the moment it got moist in any way, shape or form, it just formed these like big gelatinous lumps. And even though I was whisking it and trying to beat the lumps out of it, it just wasn't working. It was like tapioca jellies in a bubble tea. They're in there, but no amount of shaking or anything is going to break them. You have to actually just drink them and put them into your mouth and then crunch them with your teeth. So, so yeah, like not amazing, not amazing. Perfectly serviceable though. I mean, the meals are meant to be boring and reset our taste buds and stuff, and that was pretty bland. Like, it wasn't amazing. It was certainly decent. Like, it definitely scratched a bit of an itch that I've been having for a while. I've been thinking about doing that for ages, in all honesty, like for at least a couple of weeks. But yeah, like, all good, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I've had such a big craving for chocolate today, especially in the last couple of hours. So, Saguta, completely unintentionally, it must be said, has kind of just really driven home that I'm eating potato for another like week and a bit, and I'm not allowed to break it. Like, there's no cheat days, there's no acceptable like slides or anything. The rules are pretty solid. Apart from when it comes to flour, apparently. So, Saguta took Villas out today to a barbecue smokehouse in Berlin. Now, Saguta has raved about this place and keeps saying that she can't get anyone to agree to go. Now, every time that I've said, let's go, or she's brought up the subject and I've said, come on, let's plan it, let's go, it has always boiled down to, no, we're going to go when someone else is over. Okay, I can live with that. It's a little bit expensive. Let's save it for, save it for a special occasion. Save it when Villas is over. Save it for when my mum's over. Save it for my brother, my sister, like her family, like her mum, her dad, anyone. Like, let's do that. and she saved it up until Villas came over. Unfortunately, she saved it up until today, like my weigh-in day. If I hadn't done my little weird, like, meltdown on Sunday, and if I hadn't already promised and started the Mary's Mini yesterday, I could have gone along and had an amazing barbecue. Like, she came home from the thing. Villa said, yes, it's amazing, you should go when you next have a cheat day. Cool, will do. And Saguta showed me pictures of the sharing platter that they'd had, and it looks amazing. Like, I've been to maybe 3 barbecue places, like specifically dedicated barbecue places in my entire life, and this one looked utterly amazing. Like, I would have to properly record in there and everything just to get the full scope of the food, is what it looks like and everything. But yeah, couldn't go. And that would have been fine, you know, like I sort of said, like, oh yeah, cool, that looks awesome. Like, the mac and cheese definitely looks a little bit tempting, like the little side order. Oh yeah, well, you know, like if I was able to, you know, find some sort of potato noodles or something, like I could have possibly made some sort of thing. Like, I think probably tomorrow I'm going to try doing a cheese sauce with potato and carrot, because that seems allowed as well. But yeah, like that would have been fine. But then Saguta's, you know, bimbling about and getting everything ready and getting, you know, into comfy clothes for the house and stuff, because it's very warm outside. And Villa says, I'm going to go and get an ice cream, and disappeared in here, into the kitchen, and came back into the living room where I was sat with, you know, like the Ben & Jerry's tubs, like exactly the same size tub as one of those, but like not Ben & Jerry's, like salted caramel ice cream. No, not salted caramel, sorry. That one was the cookie dough, you know, where it's got like the raw cookie dough mixed in, and it's like chocolate chips. And, oh, it's like my favorite type of ice cream if I can't get mint. I'm sat there going, okay, I guess. You know, all fine, I suppose. Like, I had a momentary pang for like chocolate, or, you know, have a little bit of it. Yeah, so I had like this momentary pang where I was like, oh, that looks good, I want to have some of that, or I want some chocolate or something. You know, I've got Mars bars, there's like bread and stuff, like I'm sure I can make do with like a Nutella sandwich or something, like, you know, like I'm sure one slice of bread won't hurt, but no, it's day 2, so staying strong. And then Saguta came in the living room in her, you know, lounging around comfy clothing with an ice cream sandwich. And I'm sat there like, there's another one. And that lasted all of about, I want to say about a minute before Rowan got over to her. And then someone was volunteered to go and get Rowan's chair and put him in it so that he could eat the ice cream. Absolutely fine. Saguta's lost her ice cream. Rowan's got it. I can't begrudge my son having an ice cream. And then Saguta leaves the room again and comes back, and she's got another Ben & Jerry's sized tub with salted caramel ice cream in. I'm sat in the corner of the room watching all other 3 members of the family that are here eating ice cream. And I'm just sat there going, potato. Oh man, like that was hard. Like, that's when it really kicked in, and I was like, oh, just a Mars bar, just like some chocolate. Like, come on, guys. Oh. Oh man, it was funny. It really was. It like, they enjoyed it all though. Like, it was good, you know. I mean, I'm sure there's ice cream still in the freezer and stuff like that, but oh man. Yeah, that was a hard moment. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I do actually feel a little bit of like a hunger pang at the minute. Like, you know, I might have a potato or 2, like some of the small ones. I don't know, like, I need to think about it. Because I remember the potato days. And for all that at the time they were fine, looking back on it, knowing how it got, there's definitely a reluctance there, you know? But, I don't know. It's all gonna be fine. It's only another 8 days from now, isn't it? Oh, dear. Well, anyway, all of that aside, if I have another potato or two, here's the photograph of them. There we go. It's not really like anything major, it's potato. Right, weigh-ins. So, old weights in kilos, old weights in pounds, and today's weight, yay! Now, here's the other bit, you know, how much gained or lost or whatever. I'm fairly certain it's a gained on last week because of my beer attack on Sunday. But it's nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be. And I think that might just be down to the potatoes. Because I seem to recall when I first started this, you know, all those days and weeks ago on day 0 and day 1 and day 2 and stuff, there was a very, very big drop in the number on the scale, like pretty much instantly. Because all of a sudden I wasn't taking in anywhere near as much like fuel as I was before, and I just cut out everything. And that was a pretty steep nosedive that got me down pretty low. Now, do I think I can sustain the Mary's Mini for 20 days, 30 days consecutively? No, I don't think I can do that. I think I can probably manage 10 quite comfortably. I might push it an extra couple, I don't know. But 10 is the challenge, 10 is what we're working for, so 10's what we're gonna do. 10's what we're gonna stick to. Damn it, this time I'm not failing. I have more willpower. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, if the results are there and if the results keep coming and if I can sensibly do it without feeling like I hate my life and I hate what I'm putting in my face, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm kind of tempted at the minute to just like, on the 11th day, on like the day after the Mary's Mini is finished, just absolutely have like a proper pre-planned meat day, because the one on Sunday wasn't particularly great, let's be fair. Like it wasn't exactly high quality, you know. But at the same time, like I've had my meat day for, you know, for the last 2 months. Well, I say that. Like, I went without meat for pretty much 2 months. And the plan was originally just, like, meat once a month. So, I don't know. I mean, my thinking is, as well, if I last the 10 days, then it's only another, like, 3 weeks up until I eat meat again. I suppose we'll just see. We'll play it by ear. Right. Okay, that is everything done. I'm definitely keeping up with stuff. I'm definitely gonna go for day number 3, day number 4, etc. I think tomorrow I might be wanting to go out to a shop. I don't know. It depends on how warm it is, and whether or not I'm gonna be pushing the pushchair around and doing too much stuff. If it's too much of a hassle, then I won't do any recording outside. If it's not too bad, I'll see if I can get the gimbal working. See if I can get that, you know, on the go. See if I can get some nice footage and stuff. But, I don't know. We'll see. All right. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you're enjoying. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.